Good morning, guys. It is Monday, March the 19th, and I am not feeling so hot again. So I don't know, it's like I've been struggling with this cold or whatever for the past little while, and then I think it's going away and then it comes back and blah 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 blah. I'm sure Saturday's activities didn't add to making me any better, but I am actually working from home today because, well, partially working from home. I have to go to a partner in the early afternoon, yeah, that's why I am dressed up. It is something you guys have seen a million times. Portofino top, black pants. Face of the day is pretty basic. It is the Soft Glam palette on my eyes, and then on my cheeks is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Sculpting palette, along with a Tarte Expose, as well as Benefit Rockateur blush. And then my highlight is, of course, the Amrezy highlight, and that's a little bit on my inner quarter as well too. And I think it's fading off my lips, but it was just the Urban Decay Naked Gloss pencil that is on my lips. I am going to try and get some more work done before I head out. I just, I can't. So last night I went to bed early. Like, I was laying in bed around 9:30, and then I think I didn't fall asleep till like after almost midnight. And then I woke up this morning to go to the gym, and I couldn't. I was so out of it. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm like hopeful that I'm not gonna get fully sick, but then this is kind of a pain in the ass being partially sick. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, March the 20th, and I am just popping on for a quick outfit of the day. I am wearing my sweater dress that I've worn a fair bit from Dynamite. It is still cold here, and I figure I might as well wear the sweater dresses while I still can. My makeup is pretty basic. It is the Clay Play palette on my eyes with the Amrezy highlight on the lid. Cheeks is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, along with Expose from Tarte, as well as Rockateur and the Amrezy highlight. On my lips is Tarte's Exposed Lingerie Lippy, Matte Lippy, and that is basically my makeup. I am still not feeling great. My throat again was super sore, so I took some Advil, and it actually seemed to help. But it's feeling all right this morning, and I am going into the office. I can't miss work. It's just the wrong, it's a quarter end. So anybody that works in technology or sales knows that that's not an option. So I am going to actually Uber, I think, today to work. I just not feeling walking, and I'm just not feeling 100%. But I do have to get my butt in gear. I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, March the 21st, and I am just popping on for a very quick outfit of the day. I have on a black dress from Express. It's a black sweater dress, the ruche sweater dress. If it's still available, I'll link it below. And if you can hear that in the background, that's my dishwasher. Anyways, then what is on my face, I did do something a little bit different. So yes, on my eyes is the Natasha Denona Mini Sunset Palette, and I did order it. It is $30, and it is mini, but it is the exact same formulation as her standard 5-pan palettes, and from what I felt, her other palettes as well too. I think it's a great way for people that really want to try her eyeshadow formula, because her eyeshadow formula is exceptional. I have to say that. And the mini Sunset palette is a great way for somebody that doesn't want to spend the $61 on the 5-pan, which I have one of those, or the $161 on the standard Sunset palette. I looked at the standard Sunset palette and I decided instead to get the Sephora Pro Warm palette over that. It was about half the price. So that's the choice that I made. I probably at some point will get one of her bigger palettes, but not anytime in the near future. I do feel like the mini Sunset palette is a good value, even though it is smaller. It is a great value because honestly, how quickly do you go through eyeshadow? Unless you're using the same thing over and over again. So how often do you really go through eyeshadow? If you have a collection like mine, not very often, unless you like totally are in love with something. So for me, it was worth it, and I love the palette. I think the look turned out outstanding. It doesn't have a highlight color in it for the brow bone, so I used the Clay Play palette as my brow bone highlight, and yeah, that is what is on my eyes. On my cheeks, very little difference. I actually mixed in the Clay Play palette contour on my cheeks, but I also used the Kat Von D. So I tried using a little fan brush with the Clay Play because I think I've mentioned the Clay Play contour and bronzing powders are so, they're just crazy pigmented, and you have to take a very, very light hand. So I tried it on a dual fiber fan brush, which I thought would be helpful. It did a little bit. I'm gonna try it again tomorrow and see. I'll be even lighter with it and see. I did actually have to go over it a little bit with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, just to help blend it out and then also blend down my chest a little bit. But yeah, I am trying to figure out how to actually use those bronzing and contour palettes, which to me is probably the reason why Tarte came out with the second Clay Play palette and discontinued the one that they have had. I like it. Like, I think the eyeshadows in it are amazing. You can do such an amazing neutral eye look with it. But yeah, the bronzing contouring powders are kind of, they're not, they're definitely too pigmented, which, not a lot of people say that. But anyways, back onto my face. My blush is, of course, the Tarte Exposed, and over top of it, I have Rockateur, and of course, I have the Amrezy highlight on here, as well as here, and just the Urban Decay gloss pencil is on my lips, and I am off to the office. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, March the 22nd, and I am popping on for a very quick face and outfit of the day. I have on my eyes again the Clay Play palette. I am really enjoying this. This is a super easy go-to eye makeup look, very neutral, very simple. On the lid, of course, is the Amrezy highlighter, and it's in my inner corner, and then it's also the highlight here. And then on my cheeks, I did use a little bit of the Clay Play bronzing contour on a very light fan brush, and it's okay, but then I did go back in and blend with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And then my blush, of course, is the Exposed from Tarte, as well as Rocket Tour over it, and on my lips is just the Urban Decay Glass Pencil. So kind of basic, but I like it. And then I am wearing a sweater dress situation again. I have it on actually with athletic tights because it's freaking cold still. And yeah, I walked to work, so I want it to be warm. Anyways, I am heading to work. I will check in with you guys later. Bye.
Good morning, guys. It is Friday, March the 23rd, and I look like I just woke up, because basically I did. I have taken today off. Jason and I are going to Casino Rama later to see Letterkenny, and it's pardon me, much easier to make the drive earlier in the day than trying to do that later in the day. So I decided to take the day off. Actually, I didn't decide, just recently. I did it a while ago. Basically, as soon as Jason told me he got the tickets. So I am just chilling at his place, gonna have a cup of coffee, and probably the next time you see me, I will not be in such shambles.
Hey guys, so I am back and looking fresh. I am waiting for Jason to come back from a meeting. I am just on his stoop. Figured I would jump on before we head out to Casino Rama. So I have on this H&M jacket that I got. It's like a faux leather shearling jacket that I got. I think it was around Boxing Day, and it was half price, and I love it. It's a moto jacket, and I just actually have on Fabletics outfit. So this is a Fabletics top. Let me go here. This is a Fabletics top. I have on their leggings. I have on some Uggs to be comfortable for the ride, and that is pretty much what I'm wearing right now. I have a number of options to wear to the Letterkenny thing, and yeah, I have not decided or tried on anything yet. He does have a meeting up in Aurelia as well, so his meeting I think is from like 3 to 5, so I will have plenty of time to, I do have on makeup, it's just like the base and whatnot, and I can't really see because it's actually beautifully sunny out, but yeah, so but to zhuzh up my makeup a little more, and I brought my extensions, so I think I'm gonna put in my hair extensions since I didn't do that once on vacation, and yeah, get ready for him. So anyways, I am going to sign off for now. Check in later. Letterkenny live ready, so figured I would do a very quick updated face of the day. So I used a combo of the Maneater palette as well as the Jaclyn Hill palette. The main thing on my eyes from the Jaclyn Hill palette is Queen Bee. That is what is on my eyelids. most of the eyelids, and then in inner corner, of course, is the Amrezy highlighter. And then it is, I used Saucy as well. So, Passion, Saucy, and Midnight is what I used from the Maneater palette. And then I did also use the highlight from the Maneater palette, because there's not really a matte highlight, which is Meow, in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I did use some of the other colors to blend out some of their transition colors. I know for sure I used a little bit of Pukey, as well as some Smooth Silk or something along that lines. And then on my cheeks is really, it's basically typical for me. On my cheeks is Exposed from Tarte, as well as the Rockateur blusher. Bronzer and contour are actually from Tarte as well too. Highlight, of course, is the Amrezy highlight. On my lips is Pure Hollywood from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then my outfit is, there we go, let's get, that's a different angle. Okay. So my outfit I am wearing from Forever 21. This is a bodysuit. And then you can see my jeans a little, put my leg out. Okay. There we go. My jeans are from Express, and they're actually wide leg, and it's super comfortable. I am pretty pumped to go see Letterkenny live. They actually just also released their Easter special, which Jason and I will definitely be watching soon. But yeah, he is actually at a client's because he is a very smart man. He decided while we were up here he would go see one of his clients, so he's there right now, and he should be back in, I don't know, 15-20 minutes now, I think, or so. And then we're gonna go head out for dinner, and yeah, then head to Casino Rama. Anyways, I might check in with you guys later, not sure. In the casinos, obviously, you know you can't film, so. Good afternoon, guys. It is Saturday, March the 24th, and we are back at Jason's from our little trip to Aurelia. Letterkenny Live was pretty good. They did skits that were actually already in the series, so we've watched the series. We've both watched it, I think, more than once. So if you are a big fan of the series and you have watched it over and over again, I don't know if going to it live would necessarily, you know, we had fun. It was a good time. I will say, so there's two comedians in it, the coach and Squirrely Dan, and they did a comedy unrelated to stuff that's in Letterkenny, and I really like Swirly Dan a lot. I thought he was hilarious. The coach was pretty good. It just I preferred Squirrely Dan's material a little bit more. But yeah, so it was good. We had a good time, and yeah, we came back, checked out the hotel like 11 and came back, and we have been home just a little while now, and Jason is upstairs taking a nap, and I am not a napper. So I am going to, I think, look around his kitchen and see what I'm going to make us for dinner. I have some ideas. He's got some chicken thighs in there, and I know he likes chicken thighs with pesto, and there's pesto in there. So that is what I'm going to get up to. But yeah, it's a real nice, relaxed Saturday. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Honestly, probably won't be again tonight, because I think I'm just gonna cook his dinner and take a bubble bath and just chill out tonight and enjoy each other's company. So the next time you see me will likely be tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is Sunday, March the 25th, and it's just early afternoon, and I got back from Jason's. He had a client meeting early today, early-ish for a Sunday, around 11. So I just finished cleaning up the kitchen from dinner last night, and then had to fold some laundry that I had brought over to do there, and then headed home because this little guy, yeah. Did you miss Mama? Oh, no. Yeah. He must have, because he actually came out pretty quickly. Sometimes when I leave for a night or two, he's mad at me I think he's kind of used to it now because a majority of the times on weekends I go over to Jason's. So I guess he's getting used to it. Decided to pop back on. Actually wanted to talk about two things. So I did put on some makeup, if you can tell. Just a little bit of makeup because on my way home I stopped at Shoppers Drug Mart to buy Coke Zero. Yes, I am back on the diet soda train, or have been for a little while. One of the other reasons that I wanted to stop by Shoppers Drug Mart is the butter bronzer was on sale. Physicians Formula for a drugstore brand, which is a good brand. I do find it to be a bit pricey. However, I have used some of their bronzers before in the past and thought they were really good. So I figured while it was on sale, I would pick it up. And oh my god, I wish this was smell-o-vision, because this smells like summer. This smells like, it smells like Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. It's like, not that you would buy a bronzer just for the smell of it, obviously the look as well. I picked up the lightest shade and it actually worked out well for me. So it's Sun-Kissed bronzer. I believe that's the lightest shade if you're going by the way they were laid out. But yeah, I put it on and I do like the way that it looks. It's very natural. I actually have it in my crease as well too, and just the Amrezy highlight on the lid, as well as a highlight on the tops of my cheeks. And then from the Tarte Off the Cuff palette, I think it is. It's an older blush palette that I got for Christmas like 3 or 4 years ago. I can't remember exactly when. I picked the peachiest shade. So that is on. And then I also have on from NARS their Barbarella lipstick, just really lightly. I think I'm liking this. This is natural light that's coming in. But yeah, I wanted to hop on and talk about this. In case you are in Canada, Physicians Formula is on sale at Shoppers Drug Mart this week. So hopefully I get it posted before the sale ends. Anybody that's here, you can pick it up. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about, which is something I haven't done in a little while. I mean, I've gone podless before, so without my insulin pump, but and I just read my blood sugar. I'm at a 6.8. I actually haven't had a active insulin pump on since around 2 o'clock on Friday. I had a pod failure, or just a random one. Again, they actually are getting me to send back my pod, so I'm not sure what the problem with this one was. It was not a static electricity thing like last time was. So yeah, I had a pod failure and we were on our way up to Aurelia. I could have, like, I had an extra pod with me. I could have changed it, but I thought just the timing was right. So for me, right after I finish ovulating, those next kind of 3 to 4 days after ovulation, my blood sugars tend to be the best and I can go with the least amount of insulin. So I figured as a little change, I would go podless, and my blood sugar overall has been pretty good. I still am obviously giving myself insulin, but I'm only giving myself boluses, and basically I would check and see where my blood sugar was at, and if I was creeping up into like the 9s, then I would bolus and give myself like 1 unit of insulin, and it would bring me back down. Like right now I'm in 6.8, and yeah, it's been working. I mean, obviously I know my body and I can't do this all the time, but when I can, it's kind of cool. Like last night, we took a bubble bath, and sometimes, depending on where my pod is, it's hard for me to do something like that, take a bubble bath, because you can only be in the water X amount of time, like I think it's an hour, and then if you're taking a bubble bath or you want to go into a hot tub, say something like a hot tub's even worse because the temperature is much warmer, it's harder to do. So yeah, I was just taking advantage of that, and it's nice. I am going to put on a pod in a little while, but I thought I would pop on quickly and talk to y'all about that. But now I am for real going to sign off for the week. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you like my videos, give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel and you would like to see more of my videos, then click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. You'll get an email every time I upload videos. I hope you guys had a great weekend and are having a great day, and I look forward to catching up with you again next week. Take care.